Okay, so what is up, guys? We're going to be streaming some Minecraft again today. So, yeah, I haven't streamed in a few days, but, that's fine. So let me try to pull up my stream on my computer here, that way I can monitor it and, like, set up thumbnails, all that stuff. So, yeah, just give me a sec, and I'll get that done and we can get going. Okay. Do. Like I said, it'll just be a second, or it should just be a second. Um... I had to pick a thumbnail, so I have to make sure I pick the right one. Okay, that looks like I picked the right things, so just give me a second and double check, make sure it did the thumbnail. So, yeah. Um, do. Yep, okay, I did it. Cool, nice. So, here we go. We are going to be building more houses. As you can tell, I started a new world because this world is going to be used to make a city. And I kind of wanted a flat world. I've done cities on non-flat worlds, and those are kind of hard to put roads and stuff. I've also done cities on flat worlds, but I mean, I've kind of given up on those because like got a huge area, and that was like when you could edit layers. So I've made it all stone as the layer, which is not good because you have to fill in a whole lot of grass. So since it can only be grass anyway right now, so you have to use fill commands because you can't like pick the layers on this version. So yeah, we're going with the grass. So, I figured a decent place to start is just like with a little like like I think right now we'd either do like apartment-sized buildings or a subdivision type thing. So, I'm thinking since the last few streams we did are subdivisions, we'll go with apartments. So, yeah, let's just grab the blocks we may use for this and yeah. Let's grab deep slate bricks and tiles. Because on our last stream we used deep slate blocks, just to see what they look like. And these two are the ones that... Is that tiles? It is tiles, okay. Those are the ones I liked using, especially the tiles. Because the tiles looks quite good. The brick will work, and then that stone should do. We need to grab smooth stone slabs for sure. And yeah, we'll get building. So, we'll put something here, and then we'll just carry out a line. So like basically this is going to be a bit of a skyscraper apartment building looking thingy. I haven't done these very often. Typically I do normal shaped houses, or not even normal shaped, just normal houses. Nothing that tall. But yeah, we'll just try to make this an apartment building. It's going to be quite large actually, I just now realized that, but it's fine. Because, that's not that big actually. It just looked bigger from over here. Okay, so now we have the base of the smooth stone. So either we can go with deep slate or we can go with bricks. And we could use, both, but I kind of want to make one that... Okay, we're going to go with deep slate because the skyscrapers I made previously, like on other stuff, are usually out of brick and other types of stone. Deep slate's a little darker, so we're going to go with deep slate. Okay, so we're just going to go around, put a few layers of this, and see how that looks. And like I said in like previous streams, if we decide at some point that this block doesn't look that great, we can just go through and change it up if we want to. So yeah, nothing's, set. It can all change if we want to. Kind of. I like how the new blocks they added are dark are darker blocks. That way you can make buildings that look, different instead of just like the same type colored stone. It's a lot darker. Plus it's textured, so it's not like black concrete or terracotta or whatever. So, I like it. I like the deep slate quite a bit. It adds, bit more diversity when it comes to using darker colored blocks. I guess blackstone is similar, but the blackstone I think looks more a bit like sandstone, if I'm correct. Let's double check that. See, they have some blackstone, but like I prefer the deep slate because blackstone looks kind of whack. I don't know why, but it does. This just has like a cleaner look. So that's why we're using it for like the buildings and stuff a lot more than we do blackstone. Now blackstone works good sometimes. I just prefer deep slate as of right now, so that's what we're using. And since it's a new block too, we're going to use it more. Okay. So I think we'll just do alternating layers of the tiles and the blocks of like the deep slate or whatever. I think it's not blocks, it's bricks. I don't know why I said blocks. Okay. But yeah, we're going to make them different sizes too. That way it isn't even, because that would look weird if it was, probably. So, yeah. And then we can use these layers as a way for us to, set the height of like the rooms on the inside, kinda. Now that would probably be something else, because right now we're just going to build the outside. I don't even think we'll go through and do rooms in it yet, like at all. That'll be something way longer, probably, because that takes a long time. We may put a floor in it or something and separate floors, but making like complete rooms is kind of rough. So yeah, we'll just do 2 layers of like the bricks, 3 layers of the tiles, and then 2 layers of bricks. So the 2 layers of bricks resets the pattern. So I guess we could put a slab on the inside on that top half of that block, and then that acts as the floor or ceiling, depending on which level that you're in inside the building. So yeah, because I think that should be enough height. The lobby area, I guess I can make taller. So we'll give it, like the equivalent of 2 layers. So, no big deal really. But I'm saying like for the rest of the building, that's how it should be probably. Okay. So we need to do 3 of these sets of tiles, and then 2 more of the bricks. Okay. Then after we finish this row, we just have 1 more level of tiles to put, and then there we go. I'm gonna put a block, that way I know how to mark the ceiling for the entrance area, because I'll forget that later if I don't do it now. So once we finish off this row, I'll put a block in the corner, like with the stone or brick or something, just so I can kind of mark it and know what's going on a bit better. So yeah, because I will most definitely forget by the end of this. Okay, it would be that right there. Let's just make that a full, 4 squares or whatever, that way I can for sure remember it. And then we'll, because that's harder to miss than just say 1 block shoved in the corner. So yeah, we're going to take the bricks and we're going to do another layer. You see, and then that's going to break up the blocks, and then we'll put some vertical patterns too, that way it doesn't look so monotonous. But I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, it's fine. And now we need another layer of this. And I think once we wrap this up, I'll make the corners of the building and try to make it like a frame of it out of the blocks. That way we can get an idea of what it needs to look like before we just, do it. So yeah. Okay, so we need tiles. So 2, 3. Okay, how tall does that look? Okay, that can work. And then we would have, let's do this corner over here. I want to make it 2 different heights. So yeah, it's a bit ambitious, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, how does that look from over here? Is that about double? Should look about. Okay, it's not exactly double. So that's, we need to do another layer up here because I want this to be like a another apartment setup. So let's just make it 2 because that's only 10 blocks more, and then that should look a little better. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna carry this across. Okay, and then we line up on this block here, and then lead it all the way back. That should meet there. Perfect. Then we do the same here. Then I'll explain what I'm going to do in a sec. Because it's all in my head right now, so it may be hard for you all to visualize what I'm thinking. So let's just fill in these corners. So we need to do the same pattern all the way up. These other 2 corners that I haven't filled in yet, like this, are going to be the same height as that one. Oh, I did something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Found the problem. There we go. Cool. Now we need to do it with this corner. Break those 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Cool. So we have that. That's going to be kind of our frame for right now. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go about center, I guess, if we can. So I don't know which block that would be. Okay, so we're just going to figure out the coordinates. Okay, so that, okay, so negative 15 over to 35. 35 plus 15 is what, 50? So 25-ish should be middle. So 25 off of that should be, because if that was 15, 15 plus 25 would be 10, right? So is it this block right there, the middle? Yep, because you take the negative 15 plus the, what was it, 35 or whatever? I mean, whatever the half of the 35. Just, yeah. Whatever. I can't explain it that well. Okay, so negative 35 over to negative 78. So 35 and 78, that would be what, 43? So half of 40, that's where we get iffy. So half of 43 would be 21, and we take those 2 blocks. So 21 off of, what was it, 78? 50 something. Maybe 55, something like that, yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. Because, like, it doesn't have to be exact. We're just kind of making it you know, look okay. Because nothing here is going to be exact with that, but it's fine. I think that's good enough. I don't think that's a square. That's probably going to be a rectangle. What do you know? That looks good. It's kind of like a square. You know, it's slightly a rectangle, I think, because it's a little longer this way than that way, I think. But I think it looks decent. So what we're going to do here is we're going to carry these heights up all the way. So then we take the tiles, right? Let's make sure that's right. Yeah, 3, okay. Wrong block. Okay, is that the same? Let's see. It appears it is. Okay, so we'll do tiles. Cool. Then carry this out. Carry this one out. Then we have this block here. Cool. So we have that. That's our general shape of this building. And then up there we may do a little something different. I don't know. We may do an even smaller cube. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out though. May just make it slant into that corner. It's just whatever we're feeling at the time, I guess. So yeah. We're gonna go through, fill this in, think about what we need to do with that. So let's get going. And this will be the front of the building. So we need to keep that in mind as well. Okay, so we're gonna fill this side up, and then I guess we'll do the other. I don't know. You know, we're just gonna go about filling it in, and then we're gonna add detail to it in a bit. Because I find it easier to add like detail and stuff after you have it filled in. Because you know, like on the houses and stuff we did, we had a lot less space. This, we have a whole lot more to work with. So we can do like our overhangs and stuff on the outside of the building more than on the inside. And then I think here we also have enough area where we can put blocks on the inside to change up the look of the building from the outside of it. Because a lot of buildings you have to keep the same colored block on the inside and the outside because you can't really have 2 block thick walls because it takes up a whole lot of space. I think this one's large enough to where we can do that. So we will try to do that. Because I think it'll make it look better. It always makes doorways a little weird, but you know, we can figure that out. And this also gives us a way to have like the apartments and then I guess have different colored walls and a different look to each of them rather than being like the exact same thing. Because we can keep the stuff inside of them the same, but I think if you change up the walls, it'd make it look like the building's better because it's different colored stuff. That way it doesn't look like you copy and pasted everything instead of like if you just did one thing. So yeah. Cool. So we have that part completed. So now, let's just go up here and do this one too. That way we get an idea of what the whole thing should kind of look like. So yeah. At least just from one side, and then we go through on the other sides and do it. This one should be quicker to fill since it's just a smaller area. Switched blocks too early. Okay. Gonna put the deep slate bricks. Then we go back to tiles right now. Then back to bricks. We only should have a few more layers left to go. So, yeah. And then we have to do this for the other sides, which might take some time, but I think it should look cool. And like I said, this is going to be kind of a city, so I guess we'll start from the bigger buildings, skyscrapers, that type stuff first. And then we can always, you know, make a little road out and then start suburbs if we're bored with doing skyscrapers and stuff. So yeah, because skyscrapers can get kind of monotonous, because it's just you're filling in so much. Okay, see, not bad. I really like how it has like the lines. It kind of helps break it up and show layers more. We're gonna put in glass too, and it should help emphasize those layers. But yeah, just gonna fill this in. Tiles. Then after these tiles, you have to put the bricks again. Okay. Then tiles again. Also, I'm thinking I might stream some like server gameplay stuff on Minecraft, because yeah, they have servers. I haven't streamed that stuff and I haven't really played it, but I'm kind of thinking about it, because that could be, you know, decent content. So yeah, if you want to see that type of stuff, let me know, and I'll see if we can make it happen. Okay, so we need to put the tiles. Then we put bricks. Back to tiles. Then bricks. Okay, cool. Oops. Okay, cool. We have that. Now, should we just keep going with that, or should we go with that one? I think we'll just go ahead and do this one, and then we'll start working on the back side of the building, I guess. So, yeah. Then once we get this stuff filled in, we'll start adding more detail, and that's going to be a bit better content, because this is, like I said, very monotonous, and probably kind of boring to watch too, but, you know, it is part of the build process, so we keep it in there. Plus it's a live stream, so I can't really go through and cut stuff out or speed it up, so, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna put that, and then we're gonna put the bricks, and then that's the end of that side. So we kinda have this whole corner done. Uh-oh. I don't like that. I did something wrong with the math. I was off 2 blocks somewhere. Nah, we can keep it. Makes it look a little more interesting. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? Because if it looks too correct, it doesn't have... I mean, it has like a certain feel to it. Like, you know, robotic almost. So, we want to keep it from feeling robotic. So, that little error we made with the math when we were making the center blocks or whatever and trying to line it up, I think it makes it look a little better actually, a little less robotic. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to fill up this back half. This is going to be longer than the sides, I believe, because it's just a longer distance. So, yeah. And then we're going to do the back half of the top after we finish this one. Then once we fill in like the walls and stuff, we'll get to adding detail, making it look better. So yeah. Okay. Add the bricks. Add the tiles. And we should only have a few more layers of this left to go. So yeah. Alright. Yeah, just a few more. Cool. Then we... tiles. I messed that up. It's fine though. Do. And then we put that layer of bricks. And there we go. That's the back side of this done. So we have 3 sides of it basically done. We just have to do this part, then we will have 3 sides of the building completely done. Okay. Then we're gonna have to add the, you know, roof, but that's no big deal. That should be easy. Okay. Then when we add the roof, we can add a lot more detail and stuff to the walls as well. Like, you know, to separate the layers a bit more. 'Cause right now we're just focusing on filling this in. So yeah. And then put the bricks. We should only have a few more, yeah. So we have about 4 rows left. Because there's 3 tiles and then 1 brick left, so yeah. Okay, cool, there we go. So we have all 3 out of the 4 sides done, so 3/4 of the way there. So now we're going to start working over here. So you can take these tiles, and then just fill it up. Fill it on in. Okay. I really need to get my video edited that I'm supposed to have come out sometime soon. I wanted to get it out today. That probably won't happen because there's a bit more editing than I thought, so kind of underestimated it. But yeah, it should for sure be out by next weekend. I'm thinking that might be the time I want to release it because I like putting my videos up on the weekends, if possible. Like, because I stream during the week and put up some videos, but I kind of like to have my big videos come out on the weekends. So yeah, it's probably next weekend is when we should expect that. And basically it's like a vlog style type video, and yeah, you'll see it when it comes out. It should be pretty decent. Like I said, I just need to do a bit more editing on it, polish it up. Most of it's done, but kind of need to fill in the rest of this wall and then the other half. I mean, not half, like the second layer of the building. Okay. And I think for the roof, we're either going to go with cobblestone or perhaps blackstone. I'm kind of thinking cobblestone because it's a different color, different shade than blackstone. I did that. Big wrong. I did a goof. Okay. It's fine. At least I caught myself before I filled the entire thing in. Okay. So grab the tiles. But yeah, we're gonna go with cobblestone as the roof. Probably. Because it looks like stone. If you look on like roofs of buildings, or at least from what I've seen from movies, sometimes there's gravel up there. And I'm getting that from like basically Spider-Man 1, where he's up on the roof, and I think there's gravel on the roof. Not 100% certain on that, but I think it looks cool when you do it like that. But yeah, I don't hang out on roofs much, so I have no idea actually. But we're just gonna go ahead and fill in this second layer. Move on to the roofs. I messed that up again. That's fine. Wrong block. Okay, now there we go. Okay. Yeah, so we have a few more layers of this to go as well, so yeah. Okay, and then put that there, and then that should be all the walls of the building done for right now. Or, you know, just the filling in part. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do the roof here. So, for that, we'll need cobblestone slab. And then, we'll think about it. I'm kind of thinking smooth quartz. I wonder what wax cut copper would look like on this, though. What if, or just wax copper in general? I just grabbed that because that's what I saw. I don't think this building goes good with that, but we can definitely use that for some other building. So yeah, we'll take that, and then we need... Let's just go ahead and grab smooth quartz stairs. That's probably what we're going to use anyway. So yeah, on this layer here, we're going to put the slabs. Because it gives a little depth than just having it on that top block. So yeah, that's the reason why on that. We're just going to fill it in. That top part of the building, like that up there, we're not going to fill in yet because we're still trying to figure out how we're going to build that. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's keep on filling this section, and we're about a little over halfway for this little area. So yeah, when I go to fill stuff in, I like dividing it up into sections. It seems less monotonous. So, yeah. Because I mean, I guess it's like the same difference, but it just seems faster. Okay, cool. So we have that. You see, it creates kind of like this little edge, which I kind of like, gives it a little more depth. So yeah. Then here, we're just gonna make a square shape on around. It should get smaller and smaller each lap, which would make it seem like it's going quicker. So, yeah, that's the idea behind that. It's just a way to fill stuff that's a little different. Helps mix up what you're seeing on the stream and what you're building. So yeah. I cut that way too short. Okay. Didn't place that one, so big problem. Let's go this way. We're gonna keep doing this for, I guess, another lap or two, then we'll try to fill it the other way. You know, just break it up a bit more. I think with that we would go probably long ways rather than short ways, because short ways is gonna seem like it takes a lot longer. So yeah. Okay. And now we're just gonna do this. It should seem a little bit faster. I have no idea if it is actually faster, but it just seems like it. Okay. About halfway, I think. Maybe a little over half, actually. Okay, we have like one more layer to go, I think. Yeah. Cool. Put that there. And there we are. We have that. Okay. So now, let's grab a different type stair. See how this looks. Grab polished diorite. Switch that with the cobblestone. We'll be needing that. And then might as well. Just to double check. Make sure we don't want that. And then okay, I'm liking the smooth quartz. That's what we're gonna go with. So, I don't think that's enough overhang, actually. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take... Let's take quartz bricks, was it? Yeah. Let's give this a try. We're gonna add an overhang a block. Should be all the way around. Yeah, let's just do it all the way around. What's it gonna hurt, you know? Probably nothing. And then we're gonna put stairs coming off of that, so it should be like the equivalent of a 2-block overhang, which gives us more room to do stuff with like on the wall, because we want this to stretch out further than basically anywhere else on it, unless we do like a little door entryway thing. So yeah. Because this gives us a little more stuff to work with, because if I want to do, something around the windows, like that or something, that adds a little more extra room for us to work with, because we don't want those overhanging this. So yeah, that's why we did that. Okay, cool. So we have that. I'm kind of contemplating taking the quartz brick all the way down on these corners. So let's just see what it would look like here. See if it adds much more to the building. If it doesn't, guess what? We just take it away. And yeah, wrong block. There we go. There. And then, should we put it here? I guess we can put it here. We'll just see how it looks. See if it looks any good. Yeah, I like it. Looks a little better. So we're gonna extend it. Probably out, 4-ish blocks, because that's a long wall. So we can make the corner bigger. So yeah, because we'll use these blocks to, separate layers, that type of stuff. Because I think what we want to do for this stuff is have it counter the main color of the building in contrast from it. Just to make it pop a bit more. So yeah. Okay, I think that should be the same on this corner. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Right here we're gonna have to do something. What if we do this? What if there we extended this out? Put that there. We'd have to extend it here as well, just give it a 2-block overhang, see how that looks. Yeah, I kind of like that. Looks better, so that's a plus. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay, so what it is it is 4 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the corner. So we'll fill the corner, and we'll get to filling in these corners. Or sides to the corner. That'd have been more correct. I really messed that up. I was not trying to cut a hole in the dirt. I was just trying to get rid of the quartz block. But you know what? It's fine. We can just fill it with dirt later. Is that... Yeah, that's one too many blocks, isn't it? Because I did 4, not counting the length of the corner. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take that away, and we're going to take that one away. And we're going to get back to filling that in, and then we need to do the thing up around the top to make it stand out a bit more. So yeah. Because I like the way that looked on the other corner, so we're going to do the same thing over here. Okay, so then we took all this, overhung this by 1, was it that as well? 2 blocks off from the side, became 2s, and then here we, there, and then here, and then here, and then there. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I like it. Here we need to add a little more depth. Let's give this a try. Here's an idea. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's just one of those things you try to see if it looks decent. I have no idea if it's going to come out even on the other side either, but if it doesn't, we can always just, adjust it here and there, so that way it looks like it matches. Yeah, that didn't come out even. I like it though. Right here's a problem. So we would have to, we need 1 more block on that side like that, so what we'd have to do, let's try it like that, and then down, and then up. And then down. take it. It's not evenly matched, really, but I like it. Makes it look a little better. Okay, cool. So we have that. So now, I don't think we'll do that on the other sides. That's more of like, oh, it's to the front, so we're going to make the front look a little better type thing. So yeah. Around here we may do just the same thing, but not alternating patterns. So we'll figure out which one of those like looks better if the stair is upside down or right side up. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with these. Cool. There's that one. We do this side as well. Okay, and then one more. And after we finish this one, we need to do the little extendo up here. Then we need to add 2. And then 2 stairs. Then there. Cool. Now we do this one. This corner. Then we do one more for this side of it. There we go. And now we do it on this side. And then I think it's one more because that looks like 3 blocks. Yep. This should be 4. Those 2, and then we do these 2 over here. Okay, there we go. We have that. So that's looking decent. Okay, so we need to do what we did over here, but kind of over here. So I don't know whether to go that way. That doesn't look right, no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way. We're just gonna do this all the way around except the front side. Front's gonna look a little different because you know it is the front. That's where it'd be a little more ornamental. Okay, cool. We have that. Okay. Now what else do we do? We need to have lines across, dividing up the height. Well, not the height really, but you know what I'm saying. So let's figure out where the thing is. Here's the thing. So we'll knock those out. So there. We need a block here and a block here. Now what are we going to do with this? We'll figure it out. Okay, so we need tiles, block, and then block. Okay. Then block, block, tiles. Cool. So we know where that level is. So what we need to do here is we either take that or perhaps pillared quartz. Run it this way. Which might look good. we'll give that a try. Let's run it with one first, so we get an idea of how good it does look with just one. And then we'll run it with two and figure that out. Figure out which one we want to do, one or two. So yeah. I like two a bit more. Okay. So if the floor starts here, here should be more than enough room for the apartment size we're making. So yeah, because it's not going to be a massive roof, I mean massive height, like building or anything for like the rooms, so yeah. Okay, so that was, okay. 5 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'd be here. Then it was 2 blocks, right? Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be this one here. One, two, three, four. See, that's the thing. Should that top one just be like that? Yeah, we can go with that, and make that a set of bigger apartments. So yeah, we'll just carry these heights all the way across for these lines, and then, yeah. Be this one, right? Yep, okay, cool. Be this block. Cool. And we have that connected. So now we do these. Since these are twos, we'll just go ahead and do the front, like I mean the top layer first, then we'll go through and do the underside of it. So yeah, I think that might be the best way to go about this. Probably the most efficient way. Oops, put that there. Put that there. Then here we just do this. There we go. Cool. Then here we do the same thing. I don't get why cave sounds just play randomly. Kinda annoys me, but it's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna go through, keep doing these layers, and yeah, that's the plan. I like the copper blocks, so we're definitely gonna make a building trying to incorporate the copper blocks. So, we need to keep that in mind, because copper blocks are a unique look for it, and I want to use it, so, yeah. I just have to figure out how, so I just have to look at other stuff and just kind of think about it. So we may not even get to that this stream, but we'll do it eventually. It should come out looking pretty cool. Then I guess after this we'll try to add some windows here and there. We'll just see. If there's anything else we can think of besides windows that may need to be put in, we'll try to do that, I guess, but the only thing I can think of right now is windows and like window decoration stuff, so that's the plan. There we go, we have that. Nice. That middle one here is not the same height at all. That's 4 blocks. That's that. So we can just... I don't know. That's fine. Not gonna be a problem, really. I mean, unless we take that one off. Nah. Just not worry about it. We'll figure it out eventually. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put in windows. Up here, I like the idea of this being 2 apartments. So we need to split it in line with these. So we need to try to run the pillar blocks vertically. Then do the same here. And then right there, cool. So that kind of makes like a 4 squared looking thing. So now, what we're gonna do here, take this out. Let's just make that a full window and see what it looks like. Then if we have to, we can break that window up into different stuff, but I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do with the layer under it, so there's no use in doing it here. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go with it. We'll do it. Same thing over here. Did we leave 1 block on the sides? Yep, 1 block. Then we fill that in. Okay, there we go. We have that. Then here, we're gonna make this. We need, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4 blocks, and then by 3. Then 2. That's about right. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Cool. So we have that. We'll do something here. Make it stand out a bit. What if we do that? Let's just see how bad that looks if we do that here. Because if we have to, we'll switch blocks. I have no problem with doing that. Yep, we're switching blocks. Okay, check stairs. I don't know what block to use here. Kinda thinking we can go with stone brick, I guess. And then we'll try actual brick. That might work, but yeah, stone brick's looking pretty good. So we'll just give that a try. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. So we'll do the same thing here. Then it was a gap of what, 1 and then a 2 by 3. Then over here it was 4 by 3, gap of 1, then a 2 by 3. Fill that with glass. go. Now we take the stone brick, do this. Cool, so we have that. It's looks off. What did I do? Huh. One side's just bigger than the other, isn't it? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Here's an idea. Nothing says it has to be equal. So we'll just do this. Because that's going to be kind of hard to change. I think that looks better. Actually, it doesn't. What we're going to do... Tiles, brick, 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 tile. Gonna fill this with glass. See how that looks. It's probably gonna look better. Yep, that looks better. So should we do the same here? Is that gonna make it look like it's not a big problem? Yeah, that looks better. Okay, cool. Crisis averted. So we have that. Now what do we do? We'd have to do something down here for the door next. That's going to be the big thing. I'm not going to worry about the sides and the back, because chances are we're going to have buildings up against that. Or, you know, at least for the most part. So we'll handle that when we start doing the inside of the building. But, and then say that with those floors, we'll handle that. That I just wanted to get looking decent. So for the floor, for the entrance, we're going to take smooth quartz, pillar quartz, quartz bricks, quartz slabs, quartz stairs. We'll also include stone brick stairs since we use that for the windows up there. Take black stained glass. Okay. So what we're doing here is we need to find the middle of this. Okay, so we have -12. We have 32, so 32 plus 12, 44. The middle of 44 would be 22, so that'd be around block 10. Yeah, we were off one block up there. So what we're gonna do because of that, that should be centered with that. So we're just gonna make the entrance centered with that right there. We're gonna see how this looks. So what we're gonna do, I don't really know what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. Let's just make it a big square. See what that looks like. Can't go wrong with squares, guys. That's not centered. I did something mega wrong. Okay, so it'd be this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to do one more. I just now realized that, so I was off by 2. It's fine though. The reason I had to add one more is because that was in relation to off the center block. So yeah, that should be even now. Yep, cool. We need to do something here. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Here's an idea. We'll just extend this out. I might do it. So we have this, and then here we would carry this down. We'll just go ahead and make it a square. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? Okay, because, I mean, we can just take away blocks, which we will do, but not right now, because we're gonna put this glass right here. We're using black glass because it helps counter the quartz blocks. Plus black glass looks pretty good. So yeah, we have that. Kinda epic, right? Now, what we're gonna have to do, get rid of these rows of quartz. Okay? So we have this. Now, we can either add a little canopy thing that comes out and stops here, just extends out from that, or comes out that way and does that. We'll figure it out though. So what we'll use for that, kinda liking that, because it's kinda green, kinda blue, plus it's in slab form. Let's just see how it looks. I kinda like the noise when you throw the copper down. It sounds funny. Okay, so now we're gonna do a curve. I didn't think about this a second ago, but we easily could, and that can make it look quite well. No, that's wrong. Quite decent. Quite well makes no sense. Cool. So we have that. That looks pretty good. We're gonna do something with the height, because I wanted to kinda not be a solid thing. It's just flat, because that looks kinda whack. Might be better if we knock that off. Yeah, that looks better. Cool. So now, I saw this the other day when I was going through my blocks for the videos, right? Okay. So, what we need to find are the lightning rods, because you can stack these. And they look kinda cool. Uh-oh. Guess I'll try to get that to happen somewhere towards mid. We'll just do it all the way up. No big deal. So then we have to put a slab there. Slab there. Slab here. Slab here. Slab here. And here. Cool. Now I place these. Was it this one? Yep. Cool. We have that. And then right here. Then do this one. This may look horrible, but we're gonna see how it looks before we make that idea and make that judgment. I think it looks decent. It's either that or use walls, but there aren't copper walls, and I wanted to use copper stuff, or we could use the fence to try to emulate it. Because what I tried to make it look like was like, you know, like kind of like poles, but you know, not wooden poles or stone poles, kind of metal. I mean, that looks okay. I don't like how it has those notches. I wish it were just the straight width of that all the way down, but I think that looks fine. Okay. So now we have this. See, it's getting there. What we need to do to fix this, extend that out to up here. So what we do, take this and that. Now, I'm going to extend it out one more time. Then we're gonna go down to here. Okay, cool, we can just knock that out completely. And then do the same here. It's gonna make it look like it's curved and look a little bit better. So that's the idea behind this. But you know, we still have the layout of everything else that looked the same. We're just adding a curve to it, so yeah. Then we drop this down one. Drop this down one. Okay, cool. Take those blocks out. Actually, all of these. Okay. So we have that. Now, we have to fit the lightning rods again. So all we do here is add another lightning rod and boom. There we go. Looks a little better. It's curved. Just, you know, something small, but it makes it look a lot better in my opinion. Okay. So we have this. That can be a different color. We can change that. It's probably going to need to change. But I think it looks okay now. Then up here, what are we doing up here? We're just gonna make it another square roof, kind of like that. But might as well. Okay, so what did we use? It was the quartz blocks, right? I mean quartz bricks. Then we took smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs. Then we need cobble slabs. I don't know why I grabbed smooth quartz slabs, but in case we need them, we have them. Okay. Carry this up. And we're going to try to make it look proportional to this. Out there it was 4 wide, so we'll just make it 3 wide. Nope, is that the same width? It is. Okay, we'll just see how it looks, and if it looks bad, we'll remove it, shorten it down a bit, so yeah. Okay. That doesn't look that bad. Okay, so we'll do the same over here. I think this should look decent. don't see how it can look that bad actually. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Okay. Nowhere near as bad as I thought it would have looked. So we need to do 3. Toss this up here. Now we fill it. Do this over here. Then one more. And then we have to do the other corner. And then one more. Then this side. Is that enough? Yep, okay, cool. So what did we do here? We did extend it by a block. I remember that. And then we put... Okay, I got it. I remember now. So this was like that. Then, once we get this side, I'll handle this. So we added 2 onto these. Extended that a block outward. Do the same over here. Okay. Then, do the stairs. I think there's one more layer we have to do. I mean, like one more side, not layer, but you know. Okay, connect these 2. Nice. So we have that. Now we need to put the roof. Just take cobblestone, throw it here. Because it was 1 down on the main roof, it'll be 1 down here as well. Okay, once we fill this in, that should be the outside for right now done. So yeah. This roof is bigger than I thought it was. I thought we had already had it filled in. But apparently not. Okay. almost filled in. There we go. And done. Nice. So we have that. We have this. Let's see how it looks in, like, as a whole view. Not bad. Could look better. And it will look better once we get more going on it, and that's gonna be when we do the insides. So yeah. What else can we add right now to make it look better before we start doing the inside and all that stuff, which is probably gonna be a different stream, because that will take a long time and it's a completely different thing than building outsides of buildings. So yeah. Wonder if we should. Nah, I like that the way it is. It looks pretty good. Okay. Here we go. Here's an idea. Where is concrete? There we go. Light gray concrete, black concrete. Might as well grab white. Stairs, polished andesite, and polished andesite slabs. Cool. Okay. I think it should go here, I guess. Or at least the first one. So you know how they have like those air conditioning unit things on tops of buildings? That's what we're doing. I have no idea how big these things are to scale to buildings, but I know, unlike the Spider-Man game, they're kinda big. And that's what I'm going for. I mean, that's how I'm building these buildings off of, kinda. What it looks like in video games. Because I'm assuming they're accurate enough. Okay, put that there. Cool, nice. That looks decent. And then here we'll do another one. This one's gonna be a different shape though. Okay, so we have this, right? Gray concrete there. Polished andesite. Actually, we'll put polished andesite all the way around it. There are things that look like that, aren't there? It's like what they went through on Madagascar 3. You know how they got into the casino. So yeah. I think this one will just make it full andesite since I used so much on it anyway. So let's go ahead and fill that. Then right here. There we go. We have that. That looks decent. So, yeah. That adds a little bit more. We need those pipe thingies. Andesite, I guess. We'll grab diorite too, just, you know, to see. Maybe even polished deep slate. Now, what we need are cobwebs. Yeah, cobwebs will work. We need a cobblestone block, I guess. Cool. Yeah, same difference. Okay. Put that up there, and then We're gonna use this as smoke rather than like campfire smoke, because campfire smoke's black. That's not what we're going for. We're going for, you know, like the white, like almost fog looking stuff. That works. And then I know this building probably wouldn't have that much, but hey, just, you know, a little something something to make it look a little bit more detailed. It may not be accurate now, but it wasn't accurate to begin with, and it's not supposed to be accurate because it's just a Minecraft build right now. So, yeah. Break that. Okay, cool. I think I just hit the mic, so sorry about that. So yeah, we have that. That looks a little bit better. You know, a little something going on. Water towers. Buildings have water towers. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a water tower. I know in the Spider-Man games they're wood, or at least some of them are, and some of them are metal. So we'll just see which we want to use. I think this one should have a metal one though, because it's a newer looking building. That's what we're going for. So, yep. Grab the cobblestone. I'm just gonna make a little square. That's not gonna be big enough. Cobblestone slabs. Fix that. Probably there. Yep, okay, cool. So now, put granite walls, since that's red. I think it should look decent. It should stand out a bit more too, kind of pop. Because the diorite just blends in a little much, if you ask me. Actually, let's go with it. It matches with the building. Like I said, the building's supposed to be new looking, so why would the water tower on top be rusty? So, yeah. Okay. Then one more. So now what we're gonna do is extend these walls on separate layers. I'm having a hard time placing the walls, but it's fine. We want there to be some gap in between the walls. Vertically, you know? So yeah. Let's see. I'm having a really hard time placing the walls, actually. Don't know why. Cool. So we have that. Let's do one more. Cool. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab like concrete. See how it looks, you know. Okay, so that's our center. This needs to come out on the edge of those walls. We have those corners where I can do stuff with. Break that wall. I need to do stuff in here. Okay, cool. So we have that. Now what we do, we're gonna build this up, kinda make it like a dome. Because we are making a water tower, so it'd be kind of a dome shape. I would say, yeah, it's kind of a dome shape. I may be thinking of different types of water towers, because I know there are different ones, but I'm thinking for this one we're going to go with a dome-shaped water tower. You know, just the basic. Okay, cool, we have that. Now we take the cave noise, take the diorite, toss it here. I don't know if you also could hear that, but there was a cave noise that played. Do. Now can we extend this one block up and do that? That way it doesn't look so stupid because it's connecting to everything. Yeah, that looks better. One block up. Cool. Then this side. There we go. It's kind of a water tower. I mean, could look worse, could look better. Let's try what this looks like. Oh, okay, this might do something. That's probably gonna make it look better. So let's try that. Yeah, I think that's looking better already. So. Okay, and then it was here, and then take this block, this row out. Need cobblestone slabs. Boop, and then there we go. That does look better. I guess do the same thing here if we can. Yeah, that looks better, I think. Cool. So we have this. What else can we do to it? I'm not really sure, actually. But I think it looks pretty good. And we've been streaming for almost 2 hours working on this building, or at least an hour and a half. So yeah, guys, I think that's time to call it quits for right now. So yeah, if you came by the stream, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and yeah, if you like seeing this type of content, let me know, and consider subscribing if you want to. And yeah, guys, that'll be it for this stream, and I will see you in the next one.